Now, this is another battle. This is a battle of, George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. They fought 3 times. They fought in America, they fought in Manila, and they fought in America again. And I think Foreman won 1, Ali won 2. This is looking like that. Bernard Okoboy is coming up with Ayiku again. Lock horns. It's a very close race in 2016. In 2020 is now going to be another. Is it going to be another close race? Bernard Okoboy, I believe, starts as the favorite for the simple reason that in Tertiary, they have to change the candidates all the time. That's what they say. It says their mantra, is their culture, is their juju, is their philosophy. I don't know what. But they have to change the candidates every year. And that's mainly what affected Okoboy in the last time, because among the Tertiary MPs, he was the one who had been most popular. In every election, the Tertiary incumbent has been very unpopular. Okoboy was still quite popular when he was running as an incumbent. But the mantra of we vote once, we take MPs out once, kind of worked against him. He's coming again, though, and if he wins now, he'll be only the second person to have won twice in Leuku. But his winning twice will be stronger because Ni Ajeboy Sekam, may he rest in peace, who won it twice, won it first in 1992 when the NPP didn't participate, and won it again in 96. In 2000, he was taken out because they said that in the Tertiary they do 1-1-1-1-1. That's going to affect Ayiku. I don't know how he's going to manage a campaign to convince the Tertiary people, but it's doable. He can. As Dr. Baumia says, it's possible. So we wait to see how that will turn out. But yes, this is Okoboy and Ayiku is going to be a very, very interesting race in Tertiary. I think at the beginning of the race, I put Okoboy ahead. This is the results of Leuku before. This is the 2016 results. Now Bernard Okoboy and Benita. Okoboy had been on the ballot since 2012. Is this 2012 or 2016? Let's see who won and then I will know. Okay, this must be 2016, the one Okoboy won. But Okoboy and Benita had been on the ballot in 2012 at that time. Is that the results of that one? No, this is the results of the 2020 when Bernard Ayiku won. Okay, this is another interesting race we're looking for. Krowo, a new person has emerged in Krowo. They call him Engineer, and this is the incumbent. So this is just the border from Leuku. This is Nungwa, and that's an interesting race. I'm not so sure who is leading and who is not leading. We are still doing the numbers for that. We'll come back to you when we get it. Now, this one, forget about it. It's a closed book. Ekwa Uzi will be elected Cape Coast North MP. I said it here. It is a closed chapter. Ekwa Uzi would be elected as the candidate for Cape Coast North for the NPP. Nothing is going to change that. Congratulations, Ekwa Uzi has taken this. So this is gone. That's not an NDC seat anyway. It's a seat that's a bonus because university people were not there, blah, 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 COVID, that, candidates, etc., etc. All that is being sorted. Once Ekwa Uzi is on the ballot, I think it's over. All right, let's see what happens then. This is an interesting one. Many people believe Jefferson Saki will win because the race in Ablekuma was so close, so mighty close, that you have to believe the narrative that it was because of the candidates. Whoever was candidates for the NPP was the reason, because President Akufo-Addo won in this constituency quite heavily. Good luck, Jefferson Saki. Let's see what happens. All right, this one is an interesting one. In 2016, Ninoy was disqualified from running. It was widely believed that his disqualification was orchestrated from within the NPP itself, and that it was thought that some of the people in the NPP thought that Philip Addison should run, etc., etc. The people on the ground felt that Ninoy was super popular and super qualified. Ninoy, unfortunately, ran as independent candidate because his people were so upset, and he didn't win. Time has passed. Water has passed under the bridge. He has been restored to his position. He's the candidate for the NPP in the area. He is a true grounds boy. It's looking very much like Ninoy can win. I'm not sure what will happen, but if you ask me from the little I know in Osu, did they get the thing I was looking for? Did they get it? The video? Yes, okay. So from the little that we know, and from what I know from Osu, which I kind of know it well, I think Ninoy is in pole position. That's all I can say. Ninoy is in pole position for the Korle Klote seat, but it's a seat to watch very, very, very carefully, because Dr. Rawlings is representing not just herself, she's representing something about the NDC. She's representing the NDC of the past and the NDC of the future. And the NDC would want to protect her in the Osu and will want to protect her leadership of the Osu constituency. But she will have to lock horns with Ninoy, who is going to be a very, very, very formidable candidate. That's a seat to watch. Okay. This one to go to bed. Kojo Frimpong would be elected the Member of Parliament for Winti. Forget about it. Sleep. It's done. Nothing will change it. Kojo Frimpong would be elected the Member of Parliament for Winti. It's not complacency. He's doing the work. He's going to continue to do the work. That's Prime Minister Buzia's seat. How the NPP lost it in 2020, nobody understands. Perhaps it is a choice of candidates. Perhaps there's some confusion in the constituency. Whatever it is, now it looks like everything is being resolved. Kojo Frimpong would be elected a Member of Parliament. Okay. This one is another interesting one. This is very interesting. You're going to have Kosi Menu come against Mohammed Adam Ramadan. Now, the Adenta people also do one term. Every Adenta MP is one term. Ramadan is in his first term. Is he going to break the four? Or how do we call it? Is he going to break the four in Adenta and be re-elected? Or Adenta is going to ditch him and say, we are changing every 4 years? Kosi is going to expect that mantra would work. Adenta have never had a female candidate. Again, they've never had a female MP. And if Kosi is able to tease them with the sexiness of having a female MP, perhaps they will vote for her. That she can run that campaign. You never had a female MP. Show your gender openness. Show that you're not gender biased. They may vote for him. Those people in Adenta who think that we do one term, they're going to take Ramadan out. So it's an interesting seat to see how it pans out and how the NPP wins. Both NDC and NPP target those 3 seats. That's Adenta, Medina, and Ayawaso West Wogon. It's kind of in the same area with different demographics. Those 3 constituencies have completely different demographics. There's East Legon in there, there's Bawaleshi in there, there's North Legon in there, there's Adenta housing down in there, and there's Adenta villages in there. Some part of Panta is also in there. It's very, very interesting constituency. Its border is a Kropong. From Adenta, the border is a Kropong, and then from Adenta, the border is Medina. Medina is held by Javier Sosu. The NPP have elected Mr. Lamte, but Javier Sosu's lead is very big. We don't know whether Mr. Lamte will be able to claw it, but some people say he's very popular. Ayawaso West Wogon, Ma Lydia is trying to hold it hard. John Domelo is back in the race. We'll see how that pans out. But this one is going to be very, very interesting. Mohammed Adam Ramadan and Akosia Menu, Kosi Ozi Menu, Kosi Ozi, as we call her. She's one of my favorite people. I sincerely hope that she does well in the race.